It's your girl CK, and you are watching Listen to the Money Talk, episode 11. Another day, another dollar.
Period. Oh.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm here. I'm glad to finally meet you.
Honestly, I feel the same way. I love to just, first of all, I just want to let you all know that this girl is 20 years old and she got a lot going on. But we're going to let you all know what exactly she got going on in this episode. So make sure y'all stay tuned. First things first, you are a stylist and apparel, dog by CK LLC.
Yes.
So let's get into that. So you do hair.
Yes.
And how does that go about? Like, how does doing hair make CK feel?
Doing hair is like a part of me because I like seeing other girls look good.
Right.
So stylist and apparel, I like if I do your hair, might as well. I love fashion, apparel. So
you just make it kind of go together.
Yeah.
And I think that's real because a lot of people just doing hair and a lot of people just doing clothes. But in reality, that really can kind of get you to some places if you're doing hair and clothes and makeup. And you can just be like, anybody can come to town. Like I already come down here. They just like, who got this, that, and that. So one-stop shop.
Yep. One-stop shop.
That's really convenient. So when did you start doing hair?
So I'm only 20. So 11th grade, 12th grade. So I would say like 2 years, but me being in like having 6 sisters, I've been doing hair, but I started with wigs, so no.
So like growing up, you were just everybody was just doing everybody hair type thing.
Type, yeah.
And it wasn't like official just yet. It wasn't like I'm finna make some money out of it.
So like 12th grade, my dad got me the she shed after I was working in the shop, working in somebody's shop, trying to.
That's really cute.
Like that. So after that, when I got my she shed, my clientele started. But before that, I was working in the house, and that's why I got my first clientele.
So who was the first who was like your first client? Like your first paid client?
My first paid client?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say my first paid client because I can't remember.
So like, who was the first person that? Okay, so let me rephrase that. Let's make it a little more better. Who was the first person that sat in your chair and you was just like all in awe by, or like just like, dang, I've been wanting to do a hair or something like that?
I've been wanting to do that.
Like a friend who probably like was strict on going to this girl, or just like anybody.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's just all it is.
Yeah, I just do hair. If you want me to do your hair, I do your hair. Yeah.
Something like that.
I like to do everybody's hair. Like I love to, like, if I see you, I want to do your hair. Like, honestly.
That's just how you feel about doing hair.
Like when I have friends before we go out, like it's a lot in me to not go over there and fix their hair, like for real. Because I be wanting to.
That just mean you really like what you do.
Yeah.
It's really a passion for you.
Yeah.
And anybody you see, that's a good thing too, because you'd be like, I want to make her look pretty. I want to do her hair. You know, it's internal.
I love seeing other girls look good. Doll by CK. I like the doll girls up.
Period.
Yeah.
Right now, you giving much doll, the pink hair. Period. Giving. I like that.
And then if I look good, I'll make you look good. So I feel like my image.
You gotta bring that, advertise that. Like, you can't walk around looking crazy.
Yeah.
I know everybody had their bad days, but not on no regular. Like, because they wouldn't even have somebody motivated to come in your chair if they like them. Yeah,
exactly.
Never did.
I mean, I want my bunnies every now and stuff, but I had to stop.
I mean, it's just, it depends. Because I say I never walk outside with my bonnet on, but it just depends. Because I might just have to go outside with it on.
Oh, girl, I'm going to wear my bonnet.
I might have to go to the mailbox or something, or go get this, run to get that. Might not get out, just give and take. So how long did it take you to get to like that next level to where it like separates you from anybody else doing hair?
So like to the point where I knew my worth, like kind of. So I got my first shop. When I got my first shop, 2020. No, 2021. When I got my first shop, I got in there. It was just like it was a nice building. And I never wanted the whole, I have a whole salon where you have other stylists. Yeah, I never wanted that. I was into clothes too. So I was like, let me do a boutique in the front, got all this space. So when I got my first shop, I started seeing my worth. And I felt like that's when I got my LLC too. When I got my first shop, I had to make it official. I got my sign on my building.
Business side of it. Right.
So that's when I feel like I was, level up.
Okay. I do feel like how you like 2020 and 2021. I want to go back to that because I definitely feel like those years, the past 3 years has just been slapped together.
I graduated with Corona. So
I can truly feel where you coming from, because like I had started college with Corona and it was just like TF, like hand out, like, because honestly, it's not comfortable starting something new, and then it's just completely a whole new transition that everybody got to adjust to, and people still trying to act like they still adjusting to COVID. And it's been like 3 years and stuff.
It's the new normal for me.
It is a new norm, like.
But I feel like it was wrong the way we went out. But the way I graduated, it made me go straight to the money. Like,
literally. Because like, you can't play. You cannot play.
We had nothing to do. We was on lockdown. What else you gonna do? Not lay up, go to the money.
Here.
So that's what I did.
First mistake is laying up so against some money. But to each his own, we're gonna leave it.
It made my creative juices flow more. I don't know. That's just me.
That's just being productive.
It's just me.
And I feel that because if you're not being productive, you should feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, if you're not doing something on a daily basis, the way it's being proactive for your life, you should feel bad about yourself.
Damn. You should want to better yourself.
Yeah, you should want to always have that. It's kind of like an adrenaline that comes from being productive. It's like, man, I feel good. I just got this done. I just got that done. I want to do something else now. Like, I want to plan this. Let me plan my next 3 years of my life. Like, you just want to keep going.
It makes you feel better.
Like an energizer bunny type thing. So as far as your makeup, do you do your own makeup, or you do everybody else's makeup, or it just come and go?
Both. So when I first started, doing my practicing on my face, you know, doing my makeup, playing the makeup. My older sister did makeup like as a real makeup artist.
Okay.
So she had like a whole bunch of makeup. So I just like played her makeup when I was young and stuff. And then when I got older, you know, I started wanting to practice. I practice on like my sister faces and stuff. Okay, so that's when I started taking clients. And of course I do my makeup. Yeah, I'm just getting back into doing other people's faces though. Like, nah. But it's more like if I'm doing your hair, can you do my makeup? Then it's like that. It ain't on the booking site yet.
Okay. But it's an offer service.
Yeah. People know I do makeup because they like if I post it, they'll swipe up, say, can you do mine? And we do it like that.
Yeah. But you just working your way back into actually like taking in that clientele.
Yeah.
Fine, take your time.
Because I want to get better. I want to perfect it.
Yeah, take your time. Ain't no need to rush it. And got all this time on our hands. Why not perfect the time?
And I had to learn that too. I'm only 20.
It do be a rush, you know, like.
You want to get it. You want to get there.
The push it for it's like, man, I could already be there. And then you see other people around you and that sometimes can be discouraging and stuff. You just got to stay strong, you know.
But sometimes that be motivation too, seeing people. That be motivation.
Because you could be like, well, if that happened to them, it can happen to me. And that's cliche or whatever, but it's real. Like, gotta be optimistic like that. Broaden perspectives. And your urban streetwear clothing. So, like, what is your perspective on that? Like, because everybody got their own taste to like urban streetwear. So, what you be giving?
So, I feel like, so me, I'm pink, I'm black, but I'm also like colorful, I'm joyful, you know? So, I just think.
Like a vibrant type thing.
Yeah. My aesthetic, I wanted to go towards what I wear. You know, I want to put out my type of style to the girls who get it, you know, that type. So I want to sell just urban streetwear, just stuff everybody like, you know, chill stuff, gothic, all type of stuff.
The retro looks and all, for sure. Yeah. So are you planning on like expanding with that, or you want to just kind of?
Definitely. I'm trying to get out there fully online because I'm stationed in Mobile right now. So I have a boutique in a salon, but I want to be able where I can get up and, you know, travel and not be stationed because I'm relocating to Texas. So once I get fully online, I can
manage doing the different cities and stuff.
Yes, until I find a spot in Texas. So yes.
So when planning on going to Texas, like pretty soon or just by the end of the year?
Hopefully by the end of the year. I'm on 20, so when I turn 21.
Okay, perfect timing.
Yes, my birthday in December, so.
Yes, coming up. I know you're
trying to get my clientele up out there and stuff.
You can kind of go ahead and work on that too while you at it. Just traveling every weekend or so, just doing shit, you know. Going out here, booking this girl.
I was on tour doing hair, so I definitely can do it.
You did a tour?
Yes.
How was your tour? Like, what cities? Like, where did you hit?
So we went to Huntsville first, and as soon as we sat down at the football game, they was like, "I love your hair. I love your hair." We went with my friend Lorraine. She do braids, So they instantly like just fell up, and girls, we start handing out business cards right at the game. Like and you know the AMU games be like they was turned. I don't know who they was playing, but it was lit. We had put stickers on us, try to look like we went there, girl. And we had got an Airbnb. I had hung up clothes in my Airbnb, and we, you know, they was like they book appointment. We did it here, and I went to Atlanta. I did it. We went out there on tour, and after that, some little stuff happened, so we had to go back home and try it again. So it was definitely a success, though.
You working on a part 2?
Yes. And it's gonna be Texas.
Yeah, I'll look out for that. Yes. Texas will be the first spot I hit, especially I'm trying to move there. I'll be like, yeah.
With my YouTube career, though, I choose Texas too, though.
What is it about Texas and everybody jumping off the YouTube?
I feel like
it's like the Mecca.
No, I feel like Texas is a good spot in general.
Yeah, population-wise, for sure.
And my doctor, MD Anderson, is out there. The Cancer Institution is there. So that's another reason it's good there. And, yeah.
Your doctor? Who is?
Yeah, MD Anderson. It's a cancer institution.
What? You have cancer?
Yes.
Let's elaborate on that. I was not aware. This caught me off. You have cancer? Like, what type of cancer do you have?
So I have pheochromocytoma.
Elaborate.
I have had cancer since 6th grade. 6th grade, I had a tumor in my adrenaline glands, and I had a tumor. I have a tumor in my shoulder. Surgery, got the tumor out right here, and chemo.
And that's what the scar is?
Yes.
Okay,
so, and this right here, I got a tattoo covered up, but this is where I had my port, where I took my chemo at. And so, MD Anderson, so Mobile Hospital, I ain't gonna talk about Mobile. I love, everybody at Mobile Hospital love me, and I love them. But the specialists for my type of pheochromocytoma, it's a rare childhood cancer, so they're not up to date with everything. Yes, so they refer me to MD Anderson, which is a huge cancer institution in Texas. So we doing like medical trials, clinical trials, and stuff like that to see, because the people in Mobile was like, just chop the arm off.
Yeah, they'd be quick to. They did my dad like that. Like he went to this foot doctor specialist, and one thing go wrong, everything went wrong, and they was quick to just, it's amputated.
And I was young.
And they don't care, because it's like, well, we can't do anything about it. This has to be done now. Like, no, like, let's backtrack. Let's look at the options, you know.
And look at me today.
Exactly.
Yep.
You would have been amputated walking around here.
But the story is, so I was on the playground, right?
Right.
And I was doing a black flip. And I thought I broke my arm. So I'm like, my arm hurt. So they rushed me to the hospital. And I'm thinking I got a broke arm. They're like, thank God you brought her in, because if this would have went on any longer, my tumor was like the size of like a plum or like a pear, something like back here.
That's
so
pretty big.
They surgery got that out. Yes. So, and my blood pressure was sky high, so that's what triggered it. Like, and let them, they run tests, did CAT scan. So I think that saved my life right there.
You flipping out.
So yes. And that made me who I am today too, though, because I feel like he gave me, let me be he wanted to let me be something. He gave me a second chance to be something. Yeah.
A second opportunity. And you got that at a really young age too, because it takes a lot of people to go through anything.
But I did ring the bell once.
You did?
Yes. I rung the bell when I got this one, but this one came back and it's still there. And we still doing research. It's at a standstill. The tumor not getting big, it's not getting small. It's right there. So we don't want to do chemo, because chemo hurts you more than it heals you. So I rather, I done lost my hair. I did all that shit. I don't want to do it no more.
Right.
So we looking for better options. So Texas is a good spot for me to go YouTube and my doctor. So.
It's a very convenient spot.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you elaborated on that, because I was curious.
Yes.
But they make a lot of sense.
A lot of people don't know that, because they just look at me like, oh, you don't look like you got cancer. What you want me to do? Be like sad? I was bald head for a time, but I still wear wigs over my bald head. That what made me go into wigs too.
Okay.
For cancer patients, I wanted to get a girl's wigs who lost their hair and stuff.
That's cool. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I definitely don't know what somebody look like that got cancer. Like, you can't identify somebody because they not walking around here bald headed. Yeah. So you got cancer, you gotta walk around here bald headed.
And when I got cancer, I went to a camp called Camp Rapo. And it's a camp for kids with cancer. And when I first went there, I was young, 6th grade, like 14, 13, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I seen everybody, all walks of life with cancer. And it make you just open up. So that made me jump into who I am with the pink, with the just happy, joyful, they always, faith, hope, and love, laughter. That's me. That's me. They created that part of me. And it's still here. I love it.
You found who you are.
Yes.
Your inner you.
But as I got older, I had to channel it, like get it together, because I'm all over the place, girl. I'm still trying to find myself.
Everybody. That's anybody. Till we die, we're going to be trying to find ourselves. What was your first business idea? Like, what was the first thing that came to your mind that you wanted to do?
First thing.
Initial. Primal.
So, me just learning how to be a girl, like, in 6th grade, getting, like, I got my period 5th grade, so I was already kind of down, yeah.
About 30,
so,
like
6th grade, that's when I kind of get things. It was weird. But I did nails, too. And girl, was they nails fucked up. They nails was big as hell.
No, but nails back then ain't nothing to how nails is
yes,
right now. Like,
and I tried it, and that one hit. But my first thing would be wig. I had every color wig it was. Synthetic, green, purple, blue, orange. You name it. It was wig.
That's pretty cool.
Because, you know, you see everybody with no hair, and you think, and the doctor instantly told me I'm losing my hair. Girl, I bust out crying. Like, crying in ICU, just crying.
I can see me crying too, because my hair is one of my most exaggerated things. Like, yes. I express myself with my hair.
And it's just hair, but
it just be like,
that young age.
Yeah, like all my life.
Girl, they finna talk about me.
That's what you be thinking about. It's the first thing you think about, like, no, I'm finna die. Like,
for real.
They finna be on my ass.
Like, for real.
So, okay, after like the hair, what was your first actual endeavor that you got into? Like, what was your first
that I actually did?
Mm-hmm.
Hair.
The hair? You started jumping on that? That. I didn't know which one came first. I didn't know if it was the makeup or if it was which one you had like jumped into. Mm-hmm. But we jumped straight.
It was both. Like I had when I bought that. Time? Yeah, when I bought that hair salon chair, I bought that makeup chair too. Yeah. So in the makeup, and like my sister, she gave me all her makeup, so I had it.
I would have been so thankful. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's kind of how I am. My sister, like, she do hair, so if I be needing anything for my hair, I just be going to her house. I'm like, hey, I'm finna come over. What you doing? You know, man,
I got another sister who do hair. Like my older sisters, all my sisters was doing hair. Except
just doing some.
Yeah, just doing some. So, but now I really like to do the hair.
No,
they go to other people anyway.
Okay, it's a mutual understanding. It's mutual understanding. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'd be like, no, you can't go to nobody else. Like,
I don't care no. Oh, not the person who they go to is my god sister sister.
Oh, so it's all in the family.
Yeah. And she used to work in my shop too. I love sis. She's like, now she could do some hair, baby. I don't care. Y'all go to her. I can't even get my hair did by her.
She be booked up.
Yes.
What's her name? Shout out.
Cecily. Y'all already know who Cecily is. Don't play. Cecily the stylist.
Yeah. So what motivated you the most? You felt like just seeing other girls and wanting to give girls wigs and stuff like that. They really put your
motivated me like as a entrepreneur wise, stylist in Mobile, Shakayla, Talisha, all them girls, like, cause they older than me, so I was
you was seeing them.
Yeah, I went to the Bryan Center when I was in school to took my trade and stuff. So seeing them, they was already getting their stuff. They shopped, So I just was looking at them.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And on like a regular personal life, who are one of your top 3 motivators? It could be family, it could be music.
My mama, my dad. My mama got every. If you don't know Vanessa Kemp, she done had every job it is, baby. Dump truck, CDL license, everything.
She gets to it.
And she played a big part in everything I got now. So definitely my mama, my dad.
That's real for sure. Yeah. So how important were these decisions for you? Like, did you feel like you were really making like the best move, or did you have like doubts, or did you feel neutral about it?
I just do it. Like,
just go straight forward.
Yeah. I mean, like, cause either way, you gotta do it. If you don't do it, then you ain't gonna know what's gonna come up out of it.
Some regrets and stuff like that.
Yeah, you have to do it. And even though sometimes it be bad, it's a lesson learned.
Right.
And you just have to. Life's still gonna go on. You gotta keep going. That's my type of energy. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Real. Like, with everything that had happened to me, you have to keep going and staying positive. You have to.
You cannot look back and
if you sit there and be depressed by anything, if you sit there and be depressed by cancer, if you sit there and be depressed by you broke, you ain't gonna make no money, you ain't gonna be healthy, you ain't gonna get cured. You you have to stay positive. So I'm always positive. I don't care, like.
Those thoughts will manifest itself too, because if you giving your brain the power to keep indulging in it, that's what's gonna create.
And I used to do that manifestation stuff like real hard. I used to be watching like B. Simone and stuff. So, but now it's like, I mean, you can speak it into existence.
Yeah, I feel like the affirmatives are way more effective.
I'm more God way.
Right, praying about it and just speaking out to it, accepting the discernment, because the discernment go a long way.
Yeah, doing right for God so He can do right, for you. Yeah, literally. That's what I go by.
Literally. So when you establish your LLC, you establish it like to be legit or to finance everything as far as the money wise, or a little bit of both.
A little bit of both, but like I said, my mama kind of helped me with everything because I'm still learning, like accounting and all that stuff.
It makes sense.
So
I'm still learning too.
She made me get it to show me the base part. Like we got that to know the basis because, you have to have that as a business. So we did it together. We went over. So, I mean, yeah.
You're good. That was really the main part of it because you answered what I was going to ask next. So kind of answered all that in a whole.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just about it. I asked because I be looking for tips and stuff like that because sometimes I be like, man, what?
I mean,
it can get overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, she kind of handled that with me, but like money wise, I got to get better with money wise, like with the money
organizing and stuff.
I have to.
Allocation be key when it comes to that because it'd be like, okay, you want to keep track of it, and you also want to make sure everything is kind of like in the records for when tax season come. But you also want to keep track of it just to be able to get to it whenever you need to.
So with the taxes part, I pay taxes.
Like the business privilege tax and the annual income tax?
I do. I just pay taxes because they trying to do it. I don't know. I'm going to be real. They just doing too much for taxes because you see the thing where they trying to do like cash out. Like if you do over 500 over cash out, they gotta send it to like the IRS and they gotta Yes, that's so. That. I just pay taxes because they gonna try to do too much because they see everybody,
accumulating.
Yep,
and they wanna put their hand in the pot.
So I just try to. I'm not good with saving, but I make sure my bills is paid and everything is good, and I make sure I have enough. I keep my inventory up,
right,
and everything. I got different sources of income too. So like my hair, that's a type of. Because I get cash, that'd be straight pocket.
Right, just instant cash.
But it is like, I got my register, my boutique part with my online. I'm trying to get that in order. So when I do be online, I can get my inventory, my sales and stuff, my revenue and all that together.
Right. They is doing too much with the taxes and stuff.
Yes.
They be sending me mails back to back and I be like, oh, what's new, what's different, what's changed? But I be like, I go to school. And right now, I'm taking an accounting class, actually my second level of accounting. And he helps me out. Like, shout out to Dr. Foster. I don't know if you ever see this, but if you see this, Dr. Foster, he helped me out with that stuff. Like, he helped me with the business privilege text and, like, understanding and the vernacular and, like, the jargon.
See, that's what I need.
What's going on. Because I be really looking at it like they really set this up for somebody ignorant to not understand this. So you got to educate yourself with the words and stuff, be meaning and stuff, and the articles and... Like, when they ask for a specific thing, you might have it, but you might not know you have it because you don't even know how to identify it type thing.
And I feel like with school, because when I graduated, I was going to go to Bishop, but they gave me the runaround because Corona and all that.
Yeah, that was
so I didn't jump into going to school straight off. But I am going to go back to school. I'm going to go to school for social work. So I want to get back into learning all that stuff when I do go to school.
Because I really helpful to just pick up some classes, Even if it ain't for your major, you can just pick them up as electives or something like that. Because it was for my minor, but I just recently dropped my minor.
It's helpful though. I think will be helpful.
Like the knowledge is power, and you can put that on, slide it into tuition. Look at that later. Okay, cool, and move on forward about it. But that was just about it. I was asking because I had wanted to see, a little something, shed some light on me, shed some light on them for those who's watching. But what would you say to the girls that are 20 years old and they feel like they're failing at life? Like, what would you say to them?
I know a lot of 20-year-olds who are failing at life, but I feel...
Don't say it like that.
I'm saying, though, because you do not have to be in that spot. So... For the girls who think they are failing, you are not failing. You just have to get your mind up. You have to be successful. Go do what you've been wanting to do when you was in school. Don't just sit around. You know, you're not failing. You have stuff. You have potential. It's so much stuff out there that you can do in 2020 and today. It's stuff you can do. Is everything. If you want to do nails, do it. Don't tell nobody. I don't care if 1,000 people do it. Do it. If you want to go be something, go be it. Anything. Don't listen to what other people say. Don't look at what other people doing. You need to do what you need to do for you to be happy. Like, nobody. I don't care what your mama say, your daddy say. Like, you need to say, don't worry about nobody else in the world. And say what you want to do and do it. And don't care about who it hurt, anything. But don't do nothing hurtful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, but that's how I think. Like, in a time like that, I just say the world this my world. And like Dog by CK, when I step up in there, that's my world. And whatever I want to do up in there, I'm going to do it. Like the photography, I'll take pictures. I will do whatever. I don't care because that's what I want to do. And you got people who telling you, oh, you lame. Oh, you ain't going to be successful with that. Oh, she doing this. How you going to do this? Or all stuff like that. Girl, I'm me. I'm doing what I want to do. This is my life. Because at the end of the day, who going to be there with you?
It's just you.
You. If you had children, they're going to be there probably. But, you know.
Yeah, besides the children, all that, you are dealing with you.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
That's a good message.
That's why I say the 20 hours. And you cute, and you stay bossed up all the 20 hours. Y'all graduated the same time I did, so F Corona, and we got this. We got this.
In the chokehold. So yes. That was a nice message. So how do you go about your day on a day-to-day basis? What's the first thing you do?
First thing I do. For real. And Monday through Friday is just a work thing for me. Unless I'm on vacation, honestly.
Okay.
That's been my mindset straight since 12th grade. Like,
so work. When do you take your vacations? Do you do like a 2-week work thing or once a month thing? Or
it depending on what's planned. Like birthdays, I make that a vacation.
Yeah, for sure.
Like holidays, I try to, but I like to get to the money. So if it's not important or something, or it's just sometimes I want to get refocused and stuff, I'll take like a weekend maybe, something like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Seems like a balance. You got a little balance. So when you're having a not so good day, how do you go about that? How do you take control of that? Okay. That sounds good.
And I ignore stuff. I don't let stuff bother me. Like, because with me having cancer, I used to get bullied. Not bullied, but like,
just some little pick
bullied, talked about.
There's always somebody else.
How you gonna say that's why you finna die? Because you got cancer.
Kids childish.
So, you just have to let that throw over your head.
Kids is so childish, bro.
Yeah. And like when I was going to burns and my with chemo, it make your cells drop. So it make your immune system super low. So I had to be like away from your body.
So with that, chemo, it impacts your immune system. What else do it impact? I know it does something with the hair follicles.
It kills all like the cells. It kills your good and your bad cells though.
So it just really wipe out stuff.
Yeah, so immune system be low. It's like harder for you to
white blood cells and stuff.
all that.
Damn, man.
For you to get better. For you to
to get past.
So I had to get these Neupogen shots. And it was like $1,000 for like a thing like this, and I used to have to shoot it in my stomach every night to boost my immune system. But I was homeschooled 6th grade, and I couldn't be by the students. I had to be like at the end of the line, so that made me get talked about.
Yeah, that's be real cautious.
Yeah, and we weren't even wearing masks, and then that's 6th grade, so that girl.
I just think about me had to put on a mask now. People think you're so weird. Like, she's wearing your mask. She's weird. Now people wearing masks. Not everybody got a mask. Just one mask. They got decorative masks. And push icy mask on. Like, it's a trend now. It's back
That's row. Crazy though. That's really crazy how this just.
We just took something that we didn't really want to like accept and kind of just made it into like fashion and whatever else it may be. Because I wouldn't have seen this coming, especially getting out of high school. Like everybody gonna be on this type of time.
Yeah.
Did not see this.
We didn't have Ebola. We didn't have
Ebola had the Ebola scare. Like we didn't have the swine flu, H1N1, like the whole. But once again, it's like I don't know. It kind of hit way different than it has ever hit.
We was on lockdown.
Like, literally, whole
stores
world,
was closed.
People going crazy like it's a
they
apocalypse
was taking toilet tissue.
People was doing the most, like, the absolute most.
These folks had a truck full of toilet tissue.
They had to crank down on that, which I'm glad, but it just was too late. They should have put that enforcement before it even got like that. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Anchor has the tools to allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone and or computer. And when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. And best of all, Anchor is 100% free. Download the Anchor app now or go to anchor.fm to get started. Do you have something that's like really strict routine that you just cannot change? Like something you do every day, and if you miss a day, everything can be weird. Okay, what about like a more
I have to like
less physical thing, maybe?
Yeah.
Like, do you get up and like write on your calendar or write affirmations?
No, I'm not that type of person. I really tried to be that type of person who do stuff like that. But I do want to get into like doing the sticky notes on my mirror, but I just can't get into that. I think
gotta be natural for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, my strict routine was just waking up and
thanking God,
making up my bed, thanking God, and just being a beautiful person in the morning, I guess. I don't know, I'm just a happy person.
I guess you could say you can get up and get your day started.
Yes. I like to get up and brush my teeth and be productive. And I'm very strict on being productive. No matter if it's Sunday, I'll get up and clean. If it's Saturday, get up, do something. I work on Saturdays too, but just the boutique. I don't do hair. So I go and clean the shop, maybe. Just be productive. I'm very strict on that. Don't be lazy. I'm strict on that. So
basically, what you do every day is something every day.
Yes.
I like that.
I like being busy. Get that from my mama and daddy.
So do you work out? You have like a gym membership?
Girl, I tried to work out. Planet Fitness still taking that $20 out of my account.
I would counsel Planet Fitness. They so trash.
I don't even go there. I was going to Planet 2 Fitness, but I cannot like get into it. Like I would just go. I just was doing like squats and stuff.
Like just the little basics.
Yeah. I run up and down the steps, run some laps. Girl, I drink water. I love water. I don't drink no acids. So
that's good. I try to stay away from the acids, but I can say once a month, maybe even twice or 3 times a month.
Parties,
I might have a little soda.
Parades like that. That's something I hate.
Some good old root beer, that strawberry Fanta or something.
I want to see how you drink root beer.
It's like cream root beer or regular root beer. Like I just love it, and it tempts me every time I see it. I'm like, no, I can't do it. Cause that's a dark soda. So it's like the worst of the worst. And I really be having to refrain from that.
Coca-Cola is it all? Cause I seen them clean stuff with Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's so acidic. Like, what is that doing to your insides?
No.
People
burning it up.
Real addictions with Coca-Cola. Like,
I drink like a gallon of water a day.
I would just learn that I've been drinking a gallon of water a day. I've been drinking about like 7 bottles a day. Especially like when I have practice days, it's way more than that.
Yeah.
But I cannot imagine carrying a gallon of bottle all day. Like I be seeing athletes and stuff around my school, they have like gallons of bottle gallons.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dang, like it be halfway doing something like that. I'm like, how do you drink
thirsty.
that? But now that I think about it, I'm like, I'm kind of doing the same thing. It's just with one bottle.
You just don't have a jug.
And refilling it.
That's what I learned too.
Because I had to realize, like, I have to urinate all the time. Like, it runs just straight through me. It's very, very irritating sometimes. Because I'm like, dang, I just peed. Like, I can't do no more than a gallon. Because that water come out of me. I be in class. And we get into the good part. And she's like,
I gotta go pee.
I'm like, I missed the good part. Hey, can you give me the notes from when I was
I had to stay hydrated.
Like,
have to.
People like, my nickname used to be like with the gang and stuff. They used to call me just Miss Pissy. That was me, Miss Pissy. And my sisters and them, they bladder so bad because they hold their bladders.
My bladder bad too.
I be trying not to get like them. You know what I'm saying?
Full grown.
Just literally trying to get to the bathroom.
And I was in the store with my boyfriend. I was so mad. In the bathroom was upstairs.
Trying to get to the bathroom.
I was so mad.
It's so sick. Like, guys, man, they just pull on to the side, you know.
Right. But like, now that I'm older, I pop that squat, especially when I'm drunk.
I'll
open both of them doors and pop a
legendary squat. I don't care. I ain't gonna say I don't care where I'm at, but I will get it done. Because if y'all ain't got no porta potty or something for me, pee, got a blast. And
especially when I'm drunk.
I keep napkins in my car and I keep hand sanitizer in my car and all that good stuff. So I feel rejuvenated and relieved.
Make you feel a little better. You gonna go bathe anyway.
So like, man, it's almost the end of the night. I'm probably have another shot or two or something, and I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna call it a night. That's pretty cool though. I mean, I just wish that we had something more convenient for women to pee. That's all.
Yeah.
That's a little instrument. Look at thing. People really using that though. I feel like you can get an infection because first of all, it's flowing this way. So anything going this way, I just have like the biggest pet peeve about it. But I just like
I can't do that. Sit there and hold it. Go bye. Go put up. Go squat. Just squat. Wipe your shoe off later.
Yeah, what's going on? If I see that junk, I'll be so blown. Like, what's she doing? Okay. Then they gonna start putting urinals in women's bathrooms because everybody using this little.
I wish they would. I wish they would.
Everybody got the tool. Everybody got the little piece now.
So they maybe we're gonna have our booty cheeks out trying to.
They probably start making clothes different and everything. They started moving like that, but
they might do because you seen the lady. They got the a man. He turned to a woman and he's a swimmer now on the women's team.
The NCAA.
So I feel like they gonna be
probably pushing through with a lot of trans.
Oh Lord, they gonna be. They already sexualize everything. So
I guess they want the generation. After us to be more prominent to that stuff.
But when I have kids, I'm keeping them in my mama and them generation. I'm going everything my mama did.
That's how I feel. Like, I'm going to preserve my family's legacy and the way we was raised up with my kids when I had kids. Because I don't see no other way to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
I came out pretty good.
On the way I know. Exactly.
I came out pretty good. So, hey. I'm gonna just stick with what I know. It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Period.
Big picture. So, what do you feel like most people have like a misunderstanding about you? Like, what is
everybody think I'm mean?
Really?
Yes.
Do you have an RBF?
What is that?
Rest in bitch face.
No, I'm always smiling. I'm always laughing. So especially now they got braces.
Okay, yeah.
But like it's just like. I think I was strong,
Had that build, that
kind of man. I used to play sports too. And I had a fight, but I don't know. People just think I was mean. Like off Facebook, they see my pictures. I come off as aggressive. Maybe I'm real blunt.
Okay, so people probably just took some stuff that they already
but
looking at.
I don't know why. I'm nice. I'm cool.
She's pretty cool, y'all.
Pretty cool.
Pretty nice.
I'm game.
I don't know. It's on my third day out here. She seemed pretty cool to me. What is something about your policies that people get to misunderstand? Like, what's something that most people be like, oh, I didn't know, or it's always
see, one thing about it, that's another thing. I'm so blunt. Well, all that other stuff it's too cause for me. You're going to have to drop your hair off before. You can just bring it to your appointment because I'm not finna pluck it the day before anyway, to be honest. Because I want to see what you on your head. I got to see. That's how I do it. So my policy ain't that street. I used to do like the deposit. They used to be like, well, I want to just bring it to you. But everybody got used to the booking sites and stuff. So they cool with the deposit. But that was the only real policy that they was having a hard time with. But I don't really have that many policies. Like you can come. Like I don't even do the late fee for real. 30 minutes late is canceled though. But they still come in. Girl, come on, you can come on. I do it for real.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's how people, they like me. I'm cool. Cause if I'm not doing it, of course I'm gonna do it, girl.
And that's what a lot of people kind of had like the issues when they be late, cause they'll be like, well, how could you be so busy if I had an appointment booked type thing? And
the appointment is booked off for a certain time, and I know and for me it would be a little gap because I need to
recruit.
So unless I work over and then run into another one, but. Other than that, I still like to take you for real.
That's real. That's pretty cool.
Because like I said, I like doing hair.
You watch hair?
I want to see what it...
You watch hair?
What? Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people don't wash their hair and they be like, come with it, wash and pray.
Oh, no.
Blow it out and all that. I wouldn't trust my clients to come with their hair washed and already blowed out because it might not be adequate for me to do your hair. That's how I
got my good clientele up too because
you do
the girls come to me. No, they come to me with little hair, big hair, patches of hair.
You work with natural hair and stuff too?
Yes, like everything. Like I got my natural hair license when I was in cosmetology school. Yes. And everything. So
it's pretty good. She is official, y'all. Certified. Certified for sure. So what is one of your biggest lessons that you feel like you have to learn to this day? Like what's something that you feel like, besides like, you know, your cancer and stuff like that, something on like a social basis or maybe like financial basis or just entrepreneurship in general?
And like a personal basis would be, you can't help everybody. Because I'm real caring. I want to, because of that, it made me, want to help everybody, but you can't help everybody. And everybody is not as genuine as you. You come out, everybody not as happy and jolly as you, so you can't expect them to be there with you. And I took that, I always be nice to people and they come back on me like, well, you shouldn't have did. They, too nice.
I get
take advantage. So that'd be something that I recently learned. But there's a lot of lessons I learned though, but
that's just one of the ones.
Yeah, the biggest one that I'm gonna have to keep putting in my head because I'm so,
a constant, be consistent with it.
Yeah,
constant reminder.
Constantly wanting to help. Like if you come to me, I love cheering. So like if you come to me with anything, just I'm gonna help you. I want to help.
We're gonna get it fixed.
Yeah,
I like that. That's good energy to have. Yeah. So do you feel like, with you having such a big heart, like, is that gonna be super hard for you, or do you feel like you'll be able to like get it under control?
It's not gonna be super hard for me because the hardest for you? I'm not a big people person either.
Okay.
So it's not gonna be that hard for me because as I get older too, I can't keep everybody around me. So it's getting, I keep my circle small, I keep it easier.
Right.
To me to, But I let people come to me like you. We can work together.
It'll flow.
We good, like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Nothing forced.
I'm finding the people lately, the people who I've been meeting, they've been real genuine people and like been helping. We on the same type time. That's and that number vibes. So
I believe in like the law of equivalent exchange and stuff like that, because attraction is real, of course, but a lot of times we don't really have a real aim with attraction.
Even meet somebody's
like you put that out
opposites
there, coming
from
back.
You.
And opposites too. Polar try to stay away from that. But you can always kind of like
sometimes
be like,
they can be opposite. They still in a certain spot. That's another thing I learned. Certain friends for certain things.
Definitely.
Certain stuff.
Definitely.
Certain stuff.
I got friends that I can push up on. I got friends that I can call, talk to. I got friends that I can go out with. I got friends I can't go out with. I got, just certain areas of, what it is and what it ain't.
And that's something people need to realize, that's okay to just
have different types of friends for different types of things.
Yeah.
But that just be some people who be having like them attachment issues and they be like just, a little bit suffocating and they don't believe in like having another best friend. How they be like, I'm your only best friend.
Well, we grown.
You gotta talk every day and all that. Yeah. Like girls guys act like that too. Folks just be tripping.
But I had to realize with that too, as you got older, everybody got their own life. Everybody got their own, like everybody doing, their own thing.
Yeah, and people could be on their last thread.
Yes, and everybody don't talk.
They might need their space, I can't do the whole talk text every day thing. Like my friends, we don't talk text every day. And even if we do have like a consistent thing going on for a week or two, at some point it's gonna die off.
I'm not a big talking person.
I can't keep it going. But it's all love, when I see is love. If you need me, it's love. If I need you, it's love, vice versa. But that whole consistently tapping in, Aggie, what you doing? Why you texting back? Like, oh no.
What you want to talk about, girl? I'm laying down with my man. What you want?
Like, get the fuck back. Yes, too much for me. So for the people who don't know you, how would you best explain yourself?
So, if you don't know me, I'm me. I'm me, just me. This me. I'm cool. I'm chill. I like to smoke and just get money and be happy and have fun. I'm real outdoors. I'm crazy too. I like to just do stuff.
Like adrenaline type stuff?
Yeah, I like to do adrenaline type stuff, but not crazy stuff now, because...
What's too crazy? Was you skydive? You jump out of plane?
Yes. With my sister. My sister went skydiving. She in the Marines, and she went skydiving.
No.
Yes, and she recorded it. Oh, and I felt she had a man on her back with the book bag.
Oh, he was with her. Yeah, she so
if he with me, I can do it.
Be certified to jump by yourself, or do
you have to? She said you have to jump at least 10 times.
Oh, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be experienced, basically.
Yep.
No.
Cause she in the Marines and she still can't.
Ooh, I'm so scared of heights. Oh my God.
Yes, see, heights. I won't do stuff like that, but like parasailing, I can't do it. I can't get
I have to learn how to swim first. When I learn how to swim, then I might be open to doing more water fun things.
I love water person. I'm a water person. I want to get a house on the water. I got 2 kayaks. We got a boat. We always go rafting, camping.
So
we love camping, all that. We a family. We like an
outdoor family?
Yeah, we an outdoor family, definitely.
That's
we got a pool, deck, everything.
That's pretty cool.
So that's me, Carla.
And that water.
Yeah.
That was a nice little wrap up, though. They get it. Yeah. I get it. I feel like I understand who you are. Just by being an outdoor person in general, take a certain type of traits.
And I feel like if that other stuff would never happen in my life, I probably would have went on a different kind of path, honestly.
What kind of path you think you would have took?
Because I would have maybe I would have still been in school. I would have been hanging with, I don't know, I take that back. I would have still been going to Burns. I would have been smart. Honestly, I would have been with my sister. So I feel like, I don't know, I probably still would have been successful, but not as successful as I am. You are. Yeah, as bold. Yes, that's what it is.
Because you really done been there and been like, okay, I see that it could be like this, and I'm like this. Yep. So you really got that perspective.
And I done had 2 apartments. I got a house now. So
productive AF.
I feel like I ain't been through everything, but it hit hard because, Corona. So when I got my first apartment, that little time when I graduated. After I graduated, little time, the summer went by, and I got my apartment February 1st.
2021?
Yep, because I graduated 2020.
And that was around the same time you got your shop. Or you got the shop in 2021.
I can't remember when I got my first shop exactly. And I don't know why.
It's not a big deal. She on with shop
exactly.
2?
I'm on my shop 2.
Shop 2
They both on DIP. So they both was on DIP.
You help out with your sister, beauty salon?
Oh yeah, my sister, she got the hair store next to me. So when we first started my new shop, it was bigger. So we put hair products on the back shelves with the clothes and the boutique and stuff. So, if you could have the products, we got it for you. And she was working at C-Spy, but she was going to the entrepreneur life too.
Okay.
So that was her start right there. And she did good. So she got the next one right there. She got the next one beside me. And we've been working together ever since. And it's been lit. We live right there by
sister goes. That's really cute.
It was so good. It was so exciting when we got our signs put up and everything together. It was so exciting.
So have you had any mess or drama in your chair, or some related mess or drama that been in your chair at different times?
Different times?
Yeah,
yes. Different times, yes. But with me, like I told you, I'm blunt. If you sit in my chair and tell me something, don't tell me to me if you don't want me to tell it to somebody else.
Right.
Don't do that.
That's gossiping.
Yeah, that's gossiping. Don't tell it to me. So one time it happened because I didn't went back and told them, but if it come up, I'm gonna say it. And it went like that. But
yeah, just kind of
what y'all mad at me for? You said it. If you don't, what you scared, you gonna tell her. You gonna tell her to her face. So that's me. So
that's just some comments though.
But people learn that about me now, so don't tell me stuff then.
Right.
My sisters know that too. Don't tell me if you don't want me telling nobody else.
You just feel like you just gonna say it if I receive it.
But I know how to keep stuff to myself now.
Of course.
But
on
some messy
on some
stuff
gossip type time,
don't tell me nothing like that. Don't put me in the middle.
That's what requires gossiping.
Because at the end, I have to be cool with everybody. I can't have hate with people. I want to get my clientele up. How I'm a beef with people.
Right. That makes sense.
Everybody if don't nobody like me, they ain't gonna come to me.
That makes sense.
So yeah, but I try to ignore stuff like I said, so it don't get to a point where it get to that point.
The drama.
Yeah, so I like to make stuff die down and just. But if I'm feeling like that, I'll just do some fight or something recently, but just for fun. But I still won't keep going. I know how to stop.
Yeah, to nip it in the bud.
That's even with fights, I don't do no talking. I don't fight. I don't do no.
You said recently. Who you just had a fight with?
Recently. We can talk about that right now.
We don't have to.
Oh, but we don't have to.
Yeah, we don't have to. Okay. I don't. I was just dang, recently.
I just okay, so it was about my little sister though, and
It was just some family.
Yeah, they was just like they was just rah-rah. She was just like screaming and stuff. You know how you see people fight and get your adrenaline popping?
It's like,
so I was just like, what's up?
Yeah,
and I boom, 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 boom. And it made me feel like, whew, that felt good. Because I like boxing too. I told you I'm a active person. Yeah. And I ain't did that in a while. So it felt good to me.
Like a release.
Yeah.
I feel like I might be looking forward to some fights over the summer because it's been a minute.
But
the release of it, just that anger in general.
But you know what? Like people be mad. Mm-hmm. People do bad things off anger. That ain't me.
The impulsive type.
Yeah. I ain't that.
I'm not the impulsive type.
I won't do stuff out of anger.
That's why I don't
regret it.
Yeah, that's why I don't even get into that stuff because it's like, why do I even let them get control?
Yeah, and then you mad. Now you did something you can't take
crazy.
Back.
Like breathing for can't get your anxiety to calm down.
I was tripping. Like, yeah, girl. See, I was like, literally, that was me, girl. It was no lie.
I got it all to me.
I was like, that was fun.
Next time, see you next time.
Come shop LTTMT.
So, what's the funniest thing that happened in your chair? Like, what's something that you just
girl,
be like?
So, you know, hair be on the floor, right? Tell me why I done slipped and real deal fail.
Oh, no.
Like, real deal
that's
fail.
A casualty.
Like, fail. Like, if that was recorded, I would have been viral right now.
Like a real funny fall.
Like slipped on my face. Like,
oh, no.
Tight. Like, for real. I'm walking around the chair and I done slipped. It was water. She had deep wave. It was hair on the floor. And I slipped. I think I had on a platform Uggs too.
Them deadly. Whether you walking on water, land, concrete, grass, sand, you fucking your ankle with them things. I hate them.
And my client, like, she was so good because she was like, she was more concerned than laughing. So that's how I know it was a serious fall. Right, I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Because that let you know if it was serious. Yes, if somebody just straight up, it's a chance that they either goofy or the fall went that bad. But if somebody like...
So now I get up that hell because I cannot.
I would take breaks picking up hair too, because just looking at it, I'll be like,
wait,
man.
If you got them back to back, you don't got time to clean. And then, like I said, I'm adrenaline. So if I want something going, I'm going. I don't even stop to eat. I ain't gonna lie, because if I stop to eat,
it's gonna slow down.
How long?
And the momentum was going up there too.
Yes. Yeah. And I be trying to go and get my day. It make my day go by better too. So.
So I know that you got that old soul as far as your music. So what type of music do you play in your shop? What you gonna hear when you walk in there?
So I play it's this thing on Pandora, Quiet Storm, and they play like 90s, like Ashanti, all them type songs.
That's pretty nice. Songs, yeah. I didn't know about that Quiet Storm.
Yeah, type in a Quiet Storm, it's gonna play so many good songs, I swear. Tony, all of them, like, yeah.
That's real specific too, like, because you could put in like 80s, 90s music, it's gonna be playing some off the wall stuff, but
yeah, if you put in a Quiet Storm on YouTube, on Pandora, for real.
Just get y'all a game right there.
Like, it make me just, if I'm getting tired doing hair, I'm listening to the music, I don't even care. I'm just feeling it. And I'm thinking in my head, you know, I done had me already, so I be thinking about ideals, everything just be going through my head. It make me, because music you got music for memories too.
Right.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Music. So it make me just remember. If I hear a song, I think about what happened with that event. It make me think about stuff.
Tap into it and try and stuff like that.
I be feeling good doing hair.
Okay, that's good.
I got all type of music.
I got some music that kind of trigger my nostalgia.
I try not to listen to so much rap though, because it make me go into that.
The hype.
Yeah.
Kind of set you to the aggressive side a little bit. It's like...
I try not to. And it don't have a meaning to it.
I can do like chill rap. Lately, I haven't played like drill music. That ain't common, but I listen to it. And like YoungBoy, not finna get
every now and then.
It gotta be like the old YoungBoy and his girl songs.
Yeah,
the girl R&B songs, I can get with that. But like just the regular NBA, gotta pass. Hard pass. I can do the old NBA.
YoungBoy hard now.
I can do the old YoungBoy, like the YoungBoy when he was first coming out. That I could do, cause I was listening to it then.
Yeah,
but the new stuff now,
that's like Rich Homie
into it. Yeah, like Rich Homie Coin. Yeah. I'm not listening to the new Rich Homie, but the old Rich Homie.
Been not listening to Rich.
Ooh, y'all, I'm hitting it. Like I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm actually thankful I didn't go to the Rich Homie, but. If I would have went, I wouldn't have been mad that they shot that bitch up, because, like, I would have enjoyed myself.
Definitely not mad I didn't go.
That's all I've been...
That was my first time. And I was so young.
Love Rich Homie. Love Rich Homie. So do you consider yourself like an introvert, extrovert, or both?
I can say both because you see, like me and you, this is my first time meeting you, and we click like right off the bat.
Yeah.
But like if it's a big crowd of people,
you be more likely.
And I'm like I gotta be on my P's and Q's. I'm kind of like an introvert. Like I'm watching that, like like what you want type. I'm just looking around. And I think that's from because where I'm from now.
Yeah, like the environment stuff. Yeah, definitely. That's why I feel like I'm both too because I be like I'm an introverted extrovert. I'm introvertedly an extrovert. And you see how you like when you're in the crowd, you want to be more yourself.
Yeah.
But like when you have the opportunity to like be a little more calm about the situation, you know, you're more likely to be an extrovert.
Yes,
that's what you
exactly.
Period. I was just
I think that's why people think I'm mean too.
Yeah, because you kind of
and when people meet me, they come in the shop and actually meet me face to face.
They're like, oh yeah. Yeah, I get that same reactions. I used to get that a lot in high school because more people was around me now. But now there's less people around. I don't really.
But high school different.
Different was like, she mean.
High school, I feel like I was trying to prove a point.
Everybody try to prove on high school.
Yeah,
it just depends on what your point is. Because my point was, I did my
makeup, I did the wigs.
That's it.
Yeah, I was trying to be me, but looking good as fuck.
And like caring about what nobody got to say. Because that was a lot of people's problem in high school. Is just worrying about what everybody thinks.
High school, I been stopped giving up.
Yeah, that died off of me in middle school. Like, before I even got to like my 8th grade year, I had realized what was real. I was still ugly,
so you can down.
I was still in my... But that's one thing that made me feel better about myself, because once I started realizing what was real and what was not, then I could look more into myself. And then that's when I started developing myself and who I am more likely in high school. And then by the time I got to college, I'm solid. Like, I'm locked in with me. Straight like that.
You put that so good in a way that's perfect. You said that in the perfect way.
Solid. I'm valid. I'm solidified. Good to go. But I appreciate you for coming onto the show. We had a great conversation. I want you guys to listen to this. Y'all can listen on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor app, and more. Link in bio. www.listentothemoneytalk.org in that order, where all my episodes are in this one. Thanks y'all for tuning in.